What is going on, RC homies? This is the RC News, episode 97. I do this every week. This week, we got some pretty interesting stuff to check out. Let's get into it. Big news on the 2026 EFRA 1/8 Nitro Buggy European Championships. It looks like Juan Carlos Canas on S-Works. He took back his title, first place. Second place, Adrian Periante on Sparco. That's a big win for Sparco to be second on that podium. So awesome. And then in third place, Davide Ongaro came in third with Team Associated. So yeah, it was an awesome race. I watched a bunch of it. You guys should check it out. Super challenging. Must have been really hot. Here's an interesting concept. What do you guys think of the Baja Bruck body from J Concepts? A new crawler body, buggy in the front, truck in the back. I think they left... No, it's equal buggy and equal truck. There's something weird about it. The grill, definitely odd. What is that light? Yeah, what do you guys think? I'm not into it. I think it's kind of odd. The back end's pretty cool. Bit of a hangover there for crawling. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think. It's an odd one. And over at X-Ray, they came out with their new X4F, just the newest version of it. Pretty nice. It's revamped in a bunch of different areas. I'm not going to go through it. You can go through the X-Ray presentation of it, which is quite lengthy. But yeah, very nice car. They just revamped a whole bunch of little things on it. Front-wheel drive touring car racing. It's pretty awesome. I wish we had more of it around here. I think we have one front-wheel drive class, but yeah, a lot more of this going on over in Asia and Europe. And I wish we saw more of it here. Pretty cool though. I like how all the drivetrains just sort of up front and there's a lot of room in the back. I'd be very curious to try one. I've tried the Tamiya front wheel drives, but you know, they're nothing like this. Yeah, be very curious to see how it pulls out of a corner and how it dives into a corner, mid corner. Yeah, all that good stuff. Pretty cool though. Definitely excited about this release, the new Serpent Medius X26. I've got the steel one up here. They've got a carbon one, but the price point, it's awesome. About $570 to $600. Carbon's a little cheaper, $570. That's USD. And yeah, they've revamped a whole bunch of things on it. They said they've revamped the suspension, the shocks, a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, dig around on the Serpent website, but these cars, man, they're always a very good value. Their two-wheel drive race buggies are an excellent value. It's a company that people often overlook when they're getting into racing, and you know, it's usually a part support thing, but you can get everything direct on their website. So yeah, definitely excited about this. A high-end touring car for well under $1,000 is unheard of these days. So I'm not saying it's an Awesomatics or, you know, anything that's won the recent big races, but it's definitely something to look at if you want to step it up a little bit out of your base level touring car you might have. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Dragon Punch coming out with more Losi parts, a double X motor plate, carbon motor plate and guard. Very interesting. Yeah, maybe you got one you're trying to cobble together, or I can't see anybody who has an OG one putting this on. Hey, you never know though. But yeah, pretty cool. Coming out with more Losi stuff. Looks like LRP came out with a new 1/8 motor for buggies or truggies, 1950 kV or 2100 kV. Looking good. LRP comes out with some stuff every now and then. It's pretty cool when they do. I like to talk about it. They're kind of OG. They've been around the game, won many things. So yeah, good quality stuff. Looks like you can adjust the timing in both clockwise and counterclockwise. Nice looking motor. And it looks like Reds came out with the Gen 7 version of their Gen 6. Yeah, that's right. I can count. New 1/8 buggy truggy motor, 1900, 2100, and 2500 kV. 2500. Is that being used in 1/8 on-road? That's crazy. Anytime I run a 2100, I got to turn it down on an e-buggy. So yeah, 19's usually enough off-road on an e-buggy, even on a pretty big track. So yeah, 2500, I bet that rips. What do you guys think of the new Moonbit buggy chassis from Endura? A little bobblehead chassis. It comes with a little gold Stig head on a spring, so it bobbles around. That's a little different. Would have expected that from someone like Tamiya for sure. But yeah, it comes in gold and silver and could give your TRX 4M a new lease on life. I've got an old Landy, thinking of throwing it on this. Yeah, pretty cool. It looks neat. What do you guys think? It's different. Team Associated Stealth Vegas car. You can't get one unless you're going to the race. But I have a question. Is anybody buying them that's going to the race? Last year was the first edition of the vintage race. So yeah, might have been good to get one then. Kind of wish they put more effort into making some retro team car kits because they're not available. But yeah, here it is. Can't get one. Is anybody going to the race? Are you buying one? Tell me. And you can't get this beauty unless you subscribe to their membership as well. Tamiya was the inspiration. Here, I'll show you. There it is. Look at that. The Rough Rider. Yep. Everybody's copying everyone now. The news, buggies, everything. No one is being original anymore. Creativity is happening in a vacuum. Everything is weird. What do you guys think of this new Rev D Corvette body? It's made for Rev D by Killer Body. Yeah, so beautiful. It's on the Bonsai website right now. Pre-order and looking good. You guys like Corvettes? Corvettes are pretty rad. Excellent news for stock class racing. 21.5 and 25.5. You can now get those from Hobbywing. Their V10 G5 stock class motor. Yeah, just a couple new wind options. They had 13.5 and 17.5. Those motors are fast. These should be awesome. Yeah, great news for stock class racing. Looks like RTRC is getting ready to release their new RTA V3.1 128 scale pan car. It's got a whole bunch of upgrades and changes on it. The front end's looking really nice. Yeah, just a nice little pan car, 128 racing. There is so many of these out there. It's hard to keep up sometimes. Very interesting. What do you guys think of these new J-Concept setup boards? Pretty beautiful. They're up there in price though. $255 USD. The blue is definitely more calming. I feel like I would rage a little more if I had the red underneath my buggy. Blue's definitely more calming. What do you guys think of it though? They got the little ano screws on there. Yeah, the blue looks way better. Not 255 better, but a really nice setup board nonetheless. Alright, RC homies, that's it for episode 97. Gonna do a bit of a rant. Thinking of changing up the channel a little bit. Gonna add some things. Thinking of doing some streams. Maybe add some memberships. I don't know. I'm just puzzling it out. I like the fact that you guys like my news. So I'm not gonna hide that behind a paid, membership wall. That's weird. I'm probably going to do some streams, maybe some members only streams, but I'm going to do a public stream too. I'm puzzling it out. I'm saying this now, that might change, but I think it's time to expand the channel and do a little bit of that. But yeah, let me know what you think. And my favorite thing, the Serpent on-road car for sure, and that Corvette body. Anyway, RC homies, I want you to have a good week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much.